Hey guys, welcome back to another What If. This is What If Deku had the Cursemark. Now if you kept up with the community post, then you would see that I said that because you guys got me a lot of support on the last part that I was going to do a zetsu, but I decided to do the next Cursemark video. So, because of all the tons of support we got, this is What If Deku had the Cursemark Part 2. Last time we left off, Deku and Kirishima got text messages from their moms saying that they got accepted into UA. This is pretty exciting for them, so they would just continue training by that day. From the next day on, they would then walk into UA as, well, bunch of girls have been seeing both of them, mostly only admiring Deku's build as he's pretty jacked, even through his clothing. Anyways, they'll then reach the classroom 1A. After reaching there, they would then open the door, not questioning the fact that the door is massively huge. From there, they would be kinda early. They would see Momo, Todoroki, and, well, Mineta. So they'll just listen to boys and sit down. When Deku would, I know this is My Hero, and we're using Naruto Cursemark logic, but because I want to, and I kind of want it to seem appropriate, and because it's actually pretty cool, and this is development for training, I'm gonna add it, even though it's from Dragon Ball. Deku would go to sit down, and he would be doing some mental image training of himself, or imagining to train like he's been training with Orochimaru with his skill, like a preset. They keep training with Orochimaru, though Orochimaru is gone and won't be coming back. He's not coming back, the thing. From there on, he would skip mental training. More people enter the classroom. Bakugou would enter the classroom, but wouldn't make a comment at Deku as he doesn't want to get the smoke right now, you know? He's saving something for Deku, and that'll be for later, if we'll be able to. But, you know, it depends. From there on, Aizawa would then say, alright, y'all gonna take forever to get outside. Dang. But Uraraka would be like, wait, aren't we supposed to go to the orientation downstairs? Orientation, blah, 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 just there, blah, blah, blah. I want to do things early, I don't care, we're going outside, test your quirks. Orientation is boring, I'd rather sleep through it. Anywho, let's go outside. From there, it looked good like Kane basically saying, alright, test your quirk, throw the ball into the air, yeah. First up, it would be Deku. Deku, who would activate Cursemark Stage 1, as he's gonna go all out. But yeah, he would activate Cursemark Stage 1, throwing the ball, get not like that high, but I say about at least 5th place under Momo. I forgot how the scoring went, but he's like at least under Momo in a way, probably. You know? Under Momo because it's just throwing a ball, yeah. If you would go like this Cursemark Stage 2, he would definitely get like probably a whopping 4th or 3rd place. But yeah. Anywho, now they would basically go home. After that, the next day of school would come along. This would be the Heroes vs. Villains test. As I would gather everybody up and tell them to put on their uniforms or whatever and come outside. From when they got outside, they would see All Might. They then start freaking out as, wait, All Might's here outside with us for training? We're getting trained by All Might? All Might wouldn't explain what's going on, and the teams have been set. Kirishima and Bakugou as the villains versus Deku and Uraraka. So, the match would start. Kirishima is pretty bummed out as he has to fight Deku, though he has been training with Deku, so he probably has a chance. And so, the timer would start. Uraraka would say, No, Deku would say to Uraraka that Bakugou is definitely coming after me. I suggest you get the bomb first. But like, doesn't Kirishima train with you? Yeah, and he's gonna box me. That's true. You got gravity. Just try to dodge as long as possible. Okay. So Uraraka would go separate way, as Deku would then get ready, as Baku would then blasting over the corner, launching himself at Deku, trying to do like a flying kick. Deku would dodge this, grabbing Bakugo's leg and throwing him into the wall. So then he would activate his Cursemark. Bakugou would see Deku use this and be like, alright, finally, I can have a real match. I might be out my full power. If you're only able to partially hurt me, I'll probably not even your full power, then I'll force it out of you. So then they would get into a heated battle. Literally heated because, you know, explosions, heat, get it? Anyways, they would get into a pretty tight heated battle as Bakugou throwing his soldiers left to right. Deku does have enhanced speed, so it's pretty easy to dodge this, but because of the AoE ability of the explosions, it does do some area damage, probably launching Deku back a bit. Boom boom bam ba ba pow. From there on, Deku would decide to use a move, though it's mostly used for killing. He dulls it down a bit, so it'll just really impact a really huge impact on his chest, putting him just to rest for like probably like a day or so, but like not to kill him, of course. So he would tone it down with the power we're about to use. He would put his right hand to the floor and his left hand on his wrist, screaming, Chidori! A black and white lightning, Chidori's blue, yeah. A bluish and black lightning would then rush over in Deku's palm, over to Bakugou. Bakugou would then say, perfect, this is my chance. Bakugou will have his own move. This move would be a impact hand grenade. Now, it's basically, it uses all the sweat and the pin, pulling the pin in all the sweat, touches the opponent, and it's kind of like the decay. It's like kind of like the decay quirk, you know? Impact hand grenade. Yeah, it's kind of like the thing. I made it myself. You already know. Haha, easy. Ha. Wait, is there any already in anime? You know, let me shut up because sometimes I just forget like who has who, and then now I'm saying like, oh, he has this move, even though he probably already has it in the anime. But you know, I'm kind of just dumb like that. Anyways, we move on. They'll then run over to each other. Bakugou will try to use this attack, sending a huge wave of explosion when it's about to reach Deku's face. But Deku will duck under it in time. Actually, this would hit. So this will hit the back of Deku's neck, kinda. But you'll then be able to not pierce through, but hit the Bakugou within the chest. This would rip through his clothing and give him like a tiny scar on his skin. As you know, it's basically used for piercing through skin, and not been used for dulling it down for practice, as this is a killing move. Alright? Now, wait a minute. Deku has chakra? Yes, but also no. You see, he's using the Cursemark energy as chakra. This is, well, chakra, boom bam, Cursemark energy. It's also chakra. But Deku doesn't actually have chakra. He just has the Cursemark energy. That acts like he has chakra. Though you would need chakra to have Cursemark energy. This dimension, you don't need that. You just have the Cursemark chakra, and that's basically his chakra and his mode, whatever. Okay? There. So from there, Bakugou, well, he'll be defeated. As Deku then pick up Bakugou's body, deactivating his Cursemark, and rush over to where Uraraka is. Uraraka is kind of pretty messed up right now. And, well, Kirishima, he is using this floating to his advantage, as he had to get used to it so he can bounce off the walls, and all that. So when Deku reaches there, they would both lock eyes. From there, he would just rush over to Kirishima, having his hand covered up in a dark purplish aura with purple and black aura in his hand. He would then grab Kirishima by his face, telling Uraraka to deactivate the levitation. And so he would then go from grabbing his face, push his head to the ground, and that would knock him out. From there, they would touch the bomb. And the hero team, they would win. Wow, that's crazy! They won! Wow! The mobile, she wouldn't really be on her little rant, I guess. I don't really want to do it. But if I have to, Basically, you guys should have worked as a team, maybe? Well, you guys did work as a team. I like the ending part. But maybe if maybe if Bakugou and Kirishima went to Deku as a team, they could have probably beat him. Though, from seeing how Kirishima got handled with pretty easily, I would say to no. So, my judgment is also, incorrect. And, yeah. Man, no. Okay. Anyways, the day would be over. Deku would be leaving the building as I could actually run up and say, hey Deku, you trying to hang out, whatever? Because, I'm kind of bored, I guess. But Deku would say, no, I ain't no simp. Bros before, I can't say that word on YouTube. Bros before, I can't say that word on YouTube. And then Kirishima pop out the corner and pull up with Deku to go to the gym, as they want the gains, bro. The gains, bro. Cause if girl break heart, homies got back. No cap. They want the gains, bro. They want the gains. And so they would be working out. You already know. And Deku would still be doing his mental image training. Now it's time for the USJ arc. That's bonkers! Woo! That's crazy! Wow! USJ. So, we do a little time skip to USJ. Well, there isn't really any time skip, but you know what I mean. All their classes, their sessions, boom, bim, bop, blah, blah, blah. Time for USJ. Now it's USJ time. Who is I? Well, let's went to the classroom. Alright, we're going to go to a facility that's used for hero training. This will basically show you in what environments you will use your quirk and how appropriate can use it for rescue training. So, now, everybody, pack your stuff if you really need to. I guess we won't really need them though. And let's get on the bus. So, they would all head on to the bus. From there on, they would, basically, we'll be riding there, and Uraraka will be sitting next to Deku, and she would ask, so, Deku, what's that move? You said it was Shidori, right? Oh, yeah. What about it? Well, you could have killed Bakugou. I'm not saying that you should have. I'm saying that you almost could have killed Bakugou. Oh, yeah, I know. This move is mostly used for killing. Wait. Killing? You killed somebody for it? No. But it was made with the intent to kill. With the intent to kill. Yes. Interesting. Made with the intent to kill. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I only dulled it down. So if I really wanted to kill him, then that would really pierce through his chest and through his side, killing him. I want to stop this conversation. Alright. So he'll get back to his mental image training. then arrive at the USJ. Once they arrive, they would head inside. As 13 would say, "Welcome to the USJ. Quirks are really dangerous and depending on how you use them. So we'll be using this facility to see how you'll use your quirks in different environments and blah 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 blah." As she was finished talking, a hole would then appear in the back. The door would be locked. A hole would appear as villains would just start appearing left to right. From there on, everybody else would get teleported. As Deku, he would be teleported with Kirishima and that tail dude in the fire section. Now, they would then easily be able to escape, but there will be a lot of people with fire quirks basically camping them inside. So it would be kind of hard. That dude with the tail, he would be doing some like stealth attacks on them, catching them from the back. Well, I want to say something different, but hitting them from the back, catching them off guard. Deku will also be doing the same, do some silent assassinations with his little Tanto blade. And yeah, from there, they would then escape. Mineta and her would then escape without Deku's help. And so, there you would see the Nomu battling Aizawa. Aizawa's already taking care of some of the villains, but he'll be getting stomped on by a Nomu. And this Nomu had black forces on. Everybody would be shocked by this discovery as this Nomu has black forces energy. As he'll start irradiating his body, getting taken control by this all black aura. This Nomu thing would charge up his fist, punching into Aizawa, breaking his ribs. From there on, Deku, he would decide that he's a worthy opponent, and by that muscle mass, he's a real strong dude at that. So he'll decide to activate his Cursemark stage 2. He would grow a bit within size, just getting taller. No muscle mass increase, though he has gotten stronger. From growing in size, stars are most likely outside. From growing in size, he would then gain wings on his back, his whole body turning gray. Everybody would see this. I forgot what that pink girl name is. I'm not good with names, alright? I remember some specific character's name, okay? Well, what that pink girl name is, I forgot. But she would see it's like, whoa, that's crazy. His skin changed color. Hey, at least I'm not the only skin changer in his classroom now. I did that because I just thought of it on the spot, alright? Anyways, Deku, he would go into his Cursemark stage 2, like I said, grow a bit taller, get stronger, but no muscle mass increase. This Noah would then see as he has his black forces on with some high-tech gear on it because, bro, it's injecting him with this serum, making him more powerful. So, this Nomu would then rush over at Deku at some high speeds at that, as he does not care, bro. He creased on those shoes, running over. I crease shoes too. I don't care, man. Like, come on now. I'll be honest, man. Anyways, he would run over to Deku. After that, Deku would dodge it, just flapping his hand wings into the air and swooping down to the Nomu. From there on, they'll get into a pretty intense fight as they have trained. Well, because Deku's training and his mental image training, he believes that Orochimaru can easily defeat this thing, though it has a really huge, big body mass. He can easily dodge it because, well, slow punches and all that. Yeah. Just because he's a small little tad teeny boy doesn't mean that he can beat up a really swole dude with muscles bulging like crazy. So the fight would just keep going until Deku decides. So he would just do a backflip, flying back, using his wings, pushing a gush of wind to the Nomu, sending him flying. And so Deku would put his hands to the floor and, like I did earlier, have his left hand grabbing onto his right hand's wrist on the hand on the floor, saying Shidori. A black And this time, purple lightning. Why purple? Because I want to. Purple lightning then charge up. He then shoved this through the Nomu, through the heart, killing it. This Nomu's eyes would then just fade away into white. And it would have been dead. By the time he killed it, the heroes have already arrived and seen what Deku has done, killing the Nomu. All Might wasn't pleased by this, but they would come to rescue all the students and whatever. From there on, Deku would basically get brought in for basically, yo bro, you killed the villain, you are a student. We would count that as murder, but like if you think about it, Zaiwa would kind of die. So we'll let you off the hook for now. Just don't do anything more reckless like that. And depend on the pro heroes. But in Deku's mind, he knows that, bro, I can easily clap a Zaiwa. Like, bing, 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 bow. Slumber. Anyways, they would reach back to the school. And Bakugou, he's tensed up mad right now. That's not even a word. No, he's mad right now. He's just beyond angry right now, man. He sees this form Deku has. Another evolution? Bro, this is unfair. What do you mean? So, from there, Bakugou, all he has is hate for Deku. Just hate, 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 hate. So now, let's move on to the sports festival. I had to cut that whole area. Anyways, now it's time for the sports festival. Now, it would start off as normal. We have the race. Now, when they would count down, and everybody start, running away to get to the finish line, President Mike would be on the mic saying, bro, I was like, I don't understand about that one green-haired kid. Like, not only he was able to murk a genetically modified villain, or whatever that beast was, and he was able to save a pro hero. Should we just promote the kid? Like, I'm so confused. You got the mic on. Now you guys like, he murked the villain? You didn't know murk like also means kill. So yeah, he killed the villain? Now everybody knows this. They have kind of some mixed feelings, as not only he's not even a hero yet, but he killed the villain and saved the pro hero. So there's a mix between the crowd, you know what I mean? So now let's move on to the race. Todoroki has already did a little ice thing, but now he's basically on that Silver Surfer type beat. He's using his ice as a surfboard type, kinda, yeah. And also freezing people that try to get above him, or making an ice wall blocking them. A good tactic at that. But Deku has flight and speed. So, but it does annoy him when Todoroki does make an ice wall, because like he's not that fast, or like he can fly that fast too, but you know what I mean. So it does annoy him, so he would have to take down Todoroki somehow. So he would directly go to him. Todoroki would make ice walls and ice walls, but Deku just has to keep breaking through them to get to him. From there, punching Todoroki off that little ice board of his, trying to wannabe Silver Surfer, you already know. From there, he would take the lead, using the mines in the field, throwing it at the rest, just as a distraction. So if they're running straight ahead, and they don't see it in time, whoopsie daisy. And sooner or later, he got to the end. And that's the end of the What If. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. And yeah, see ya on the next What If.